Thank you guys so much for tuning back in this week for Tuesday Tips with Fallon. Last week we discussed how to make milk paint chippy, and this week I'm going to show you how to keep it from chipping. I have 3 different ways to keep milk paint from chipping. The first way is to start with a piece of wood or a piece of furniture that doesn't have a finish on it. If you sand it all the way down and it is raw, milk paint will not chip because it has a nice clean surface and there's nothing in between the milk paint and the wood. Option number 2 is to clean your piece really well. The more you clean it, the less there's going to be something in between the furniture and the milk paint that causes it not to stick. So if you clean it, you want to start with, this is just something I pick up. It is a degreaser and a cleaner. And then I also use a gloss off if I know I don't want anything to chip. And the third option is to use a bonding agent. This is basically a glue that milk paint companies make that you can put into the milk paint. If I'm being completely honest, I think this is probably the easiest and fastest route to go. I recommend doing the whole cleaning process and the bonding agent if you don't want any chip, because it works really well. You do 2 parts paint and then 1 part of the bonding cream. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just pour it in here for the sake so that you guys can see what it looks like, okay? But it just looks like a glue, and you stir it up and stir it in really well. Again, it's 2 parts milk paint, 1 part bonding agent. And then you just paint it on like normal. Now, the bonding agent is not a seal coat. So, for example, let's say I was using a black milk paint, and then I was like, well, maybe I could put some of this on top to keep it from chipping and hope that it will seal it in. It will not. It will actually cause the paint to look kind of cloudy and milky. So make sure that you use an oil and wax or hemp oil or something of that nature to seal your milk paint. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week for Tuesday Tips with Fallon. Hopefully the conclusion of the milk paint series helps you out a little bit. The process of trying to get your milk paint to stick and not be chippy is a lot easier than trying to make it chippy. And you're probably wondering, like, why would I want milk paint not to be chippy? But it really does kind of give your piece an authentic look, even if you don't go chippy, and it's easy to distress on the edges if you want to go that route. So hopefully this helps, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great week.